EA Sports. It's in the game. That wasn't a lucky play. That was just good football.
Yeah, let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to be a star. Yeah, pull up with a baddie in a fancy car. How to party like a rock star and play guitar like a superstar. Yeah, and I'm so tired of them playing with me. Yeah, pushing my buttons, this ain't no game to me. Yeah, ain't got time to be explaining me. Yeah, I'ma just take over the game, baby. Yeah, let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to raise the bar, how to go large, how to take it too far. Let me show you how to show up and show out and surf the crowd. Trust me, you ain't never seen nothing like this. You ain't never been to a show like this. I'ma give you something to remember forever. Yeah, and I'm so tired of them playing with me. Yeah, pushing my buttons, this ain't no game to me. Yeah, ain't got time to be explaining me. Yeah, I'ma just take over the game, baby. Yeah, let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright.
I'm the best, I'm the best, and I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, get up, go, get up, go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold. I'm the best, I'm the best, and I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, get up, go, get up, go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold. Deep for the bank and they know I'm impressive. He wanna talk, but he not on the schedule. I ain't taking nothing from my boy heavy. I'm the best and you heard what I said. Spend all the money, I'm dripping, it's falling. Got on it, then it's dripping like water. Teaching the but I don't have a daughter. I know me, I can pick up when I call her. Working big and it don't hurt the break, cause I'ma always do it how I wanna do it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from Miami. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he'll have the Dolphins first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
On second down, Mostert.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
The Bills bring out a couple of extra defensive backs to defend this third down play.
Yeah, they're going dime.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
So one first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on third down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
Tagovailoa going for it on fourth down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Devin Singletary. He played in the state at Florida Atlantic. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable second down.
Right back to Singletary on second down. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. On first down, Allen. Left side caught by Diggs. Touchdown. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on fourth down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Well, and this is where quarterbacks' passing numbers sometimes get a little bit more inflated than they should, because this is a short little pass, but it goes for big yardage.
And that should serve as a big warning to this defense. They know now that they have to stick close to these receivers because they have the ability to break games wide open after the catch. And that one wound up in the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
We'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Allen now looks to throw. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. To throw, it's Allen. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Ready, set.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Tackled there by Saran Neal out of Jacksonville State.
2nd down, here's Mostert again.
He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
He was brought down by Von Miller.
These 2 teams all tied after 1.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
And that's what you've got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those 4th down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there.
And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
Mostert is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends were on the field? Because in today's NFL, we look at the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this
tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. Oh, good move. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Allen will try again on 2nd down.
Diggs crossing the field and bringing it in.
And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 43. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. Xavier Howard up to make the tackle. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He'll check this down to Hines. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Allen. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Going to go on 4th down. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he is going to have the Bills 1st down on a well-designed play there. That gets him 16 to move the chains. To the air, Allen. Into a sea of defenders, unintercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
Yes, sir.
Get it back here just shy of the 20.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. After the sack on 1st down, Tua. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 44-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Tua sets up to pass it. And going deep for Hill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Man, that's some straight up bullshit. Fake as fuck.
And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped.
That shit was so fucking fake. I don't understand they let this nigga pick it, but I know he running to the right. They got my niggas, my line, nigga running in slow fucking motion. Look at this fake ass shit.
But it really was a group effort, wasn't it?
Do it back.
Coaches, they've got to be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Allen. Forced out to his left. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off Byron Jones. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6 and
exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick six in this game.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So there's the big arm of Josh Allen on display. He can throw it as deep as anybody, and that was an absolute laser. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to have it as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
There he goes left side. The 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Sanders on for the extra point. Morstead now following the touchdown to kick.
Spin. Stepping and slide, run down on up. I got niggas hiding from their own damn block. Walk. Spin. Walking and sliding and stepping and spinning and standing on bitches and standing on business. Walk. Walking on beats, got the yo on my feet. Javinci my freak, so the yo on my meat. Spin you a bin since you reppin' your seat. Steppin' for me, so you steppin' for free. Walk. Spin. Let me see when you walk. 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 Let me see when you step. Show the people how you step. Let me see how you walk. Let me see how you slide. Let me see how you walk. Like you ain't got no ride. Let me see how you walk. Now lean with it. Walk. Car lean with it. Walk. On the scene with it. Walk. In the Jeep in it. Slide with my nigga. We gon' slide. I'm gon' slide. You gon' slide. We slide with that iron. Nigga slide. Where you going?
Damn, how you made this bitch too? What got into you?
When I walk, I'm bringing pressure in when I walk. I get the bitch out of jeans on the walk. Yeah, I jump on these beats and I walk. Slide, keep on sliding, walk. Just keep on down, walk. Spin around, walk. Step down, walk. Hellcat came with the sauce. Switch out on me, must be lost. KTD call that the boss. Hit the paint, maybe it glows. Your bitch in hell, she getting tossed. Look at some of my niggas like frost. I'm busting chicks in the office. I play defense in office. You get stuck on, I'm a kid, I throw crosses. Ran down with my guts on, no such thing as being cautious. I took all my losses to the chin and then I charged. Fresh out of prison, I'm already spinning, I'm right back where I started. fuck. 1.5 in the vault. I'm on the blogs every time that I talk. 13 calls, I'm still gon' walk. And I'm on lean today. Now I got behind me, they didn't even chase. They don't fuck with me cause they know they can't. I'm just step by drip when I walk. I'm bringing pressure everywhere when I walk. I kick the bitch out the Jeep on the walk. Yeah, I jump on these beats and I walk. Slide, keep on slide, walk. Just keep on down, walk. Spin around, walk. Step down, walk.
First down, Miami as they get set to start the drive. The partner agreeing with coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true.
Damn, Ty, you made this bitch too? Fuck got into you.
Try to duplicate that success here.
Incredible what they do, and you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy.
Walk. Spin. Step in this slide, run down on up. I got niggas hiding from their own damn block. Walk. Spin. Walk in this slide, and step in this spin, and it's standing on bitches and standing on business. Walk. Walking on beats, got the yo on my feet. Javinci my freak, so the yo's on my meat. Spin you with bands since you reppin' your feet. Steppin' for me, so you steppin' for free. Walk. Spin. Let me see when you walk. Let me see when you step. Show them people how you step. Let me see how you walk. Let me see how you slide. Let me see how you walk. Like you ain't got no ride. Let me see how you walk. Now lean with it, walk. Car lean with it, walk. On the scene with it, walk. There's a Jeep in it. Slide with my nigga, we gon' slide. I'm gon' slide, you gon' slide. And we slide with that iron, nigga. Slide where you gun, nigga. Everybody around. When we slide, where you from, nigga. We gon' need mine. It's the vibe, nigga. Palm Beach, they ain't kinda broad. It's the vibe, niggas. Everybody walk, still slide. Everybody up, Let me see when you walk. 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 Let me see when you step. Show them people how you step. Walking and sliding, stepping and spinning, and standing on bitches and standing on business. Walk. Walking on beats, got the yo on my feet. Javinci my freak, so the yo's on my meat. Spin you with bands since you reppin' your feet. Stepping for me, so you stepping for free. Walk. Spin. Stepping and slide, run down on up. I got niggas hiding from their own damn block. Walk. Spin. I was standing over a nigga trying to fend the business.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Allen. He finds his man, that's Sweeney. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Open man, complete downfield to Davis. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Allen. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. The kick by Bass is good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. So we're back to a one-score game, and now you figure we'll likely see an onside kick.
Yeah, they've only got the one timeout remaining, so I think they've got to take a chance at getting the ball back.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Tua getting it quickly out to Waddle.
Good game.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.